Hey guys, welcome to video. It doesn't say Gorilla Tag anymore. I don't even know why I'm looking. Gorilla Tag. So if there's now Gorilla Tag's full update out, or autumn, or whatever you want to call it. So I'm going to be going through every single map and rating them 1 through 10. So I'm going to be rating it on two different things. Okay, mechanics. And, I probably rate it through 4. We'll do 3 different things, okay? So, looks, mechanics, and accessibility. The accessibility matters, because then how is people gonna know your maps here if you can't access it that easy? So, we're gonna be doing 1 through 3 on all of them. So, 1 if it's bad, it can't get 0. 1 if it's bad, 2 if it's average, and then 3 if it's, amazing. This one's beach, so we're gonna go through looks first. So, looks, it looks like a... You can pick up the corn? That's so cool. It looks amazing. This is probably one of the best looking maps, because who doesn't love a beach? Looks, I would probably rate it a 3, because it's probably good on the looks. Because it's probably one of the best looking maps there is. Next is mechanics. Mechanics is very important, since there's, Jukes are legally a mechanic, different ways to traverse is a mechanic, and, for example, branching is legally a mechanic, according to life, right? And me. And ziplines is definitely a mechanic, and same with, ropes. So I think on the mechanics side, I would give that a 3 as well, putting it up to 6 points. Then finally, the accessibility. So, on the accessibility side, if we head over here, which everybody probably saw this coming, is this. If you don't know how to use a rope, try to click the trigger to grab it, it won't work. You have to hold the grip. What was that? To know how to climb a rope. So I'm going to give this a 1 on accessibility. Since it's quite bad accessibility, it's not that accessible. This was one of the first maps that I tried to ever go to, and I ended up giving up because I was too bad at the game. Give that a 1, putting it at 7 points. And since it's 7 out of 9, it's not that bad, but I think I'm going to make it 7 out of 10, and I'm going to add a bonus point. Water's also a mechanic, so legally, that makes it 3 on mechanics, so... What I'm gonna add, as if they deserve a bonus point, is over here, if we look at this, we have Mark the Shark. Mark is definitely deserving of a, bonus point, because he is very cool, and that legally is another mechanic, so... It's probably one of the most mechanical maps. Okay. Next, we have Forest. In my opinion, the best map. Forest, oh my gosh, I'm so bad. I haven't played Gorilla Tag in ages, not gonna lie. Forest is probably not the best looking out of them, so I think this is what I would call an average map here, and I will give it a 2 on the look since that is average here. So, it looks okay, it doesn't really look that good at the moment since all the leaves are orange. Here, it looks better when there isn't any leaves, but that's just me. So I'm giving it a 2. 2 on looks. I do like all the festive stuff. So on mechanics, it's kind of empty. I did say branching's a mechanic, so you can branch. Double walls is legally a mechanic, but I'm pretty sure you could do that anywhere. Wall running's a mechanic, you could do that anywhere. Wall climbing is practically just double walls. Oh, scaling is a mechanic too. And I think this is one of the only maps that you can really scale in. But I think I'm gonna give it a 1 on the mechanics side, since there's nothing cool. I'm not saying it needs a revamp, but, So that puts it at 3 points. And then the accessibility. Okay, I think there's no argument here. This is the most accessible map of all time. Okay? So 1, for when you, first log in, is probably one of the first maps you get to since you spawn here. Don't really notice these two. You guess you could see store, but you'll most likely notice this first. So that, I'm giving it 3. And it's literally the map that every single person who's ever played Gorilla Tag has been in, because they start in tutorial. So unless someone installed Gorilla Tag and never played it, they've been there. Because not playing it legally means you've not played it. Okay, so that puts it at 6. Oh no, I'm gonna give it a bonus point. Giving it a bonus point because of Doug and Tug the Bug. I'm gonna give it a bonus point. That means it goes from 6 to 7. The final rating on Forest is 7 because of the bonus point I gave. Next, we're going to Canyons. We are gonna start with the looks, and I am just gonna say it looks terrible for some weird reason. Why the heck is the shadows like this? Why are these glowing? Is my game broken, or is this just how it looks? Because I do not like this. Like, it's just so bright over there and super dark over here. Nah, this is terrible. Canyons used to be my favorite map, but I just stopped playing it. So, in my opinion, on the looks, I would give it a 3 normally, since it looks like a desert and stuff. But I think I'm gonna have to give it a 2 because of this weird shadow. So, 2 points so far. Next, mechanics. It has, like, 2 of the 3 main mechanics. But I think I'm still gonna give it a 3, just because, 1, you can glitch out of the map easy. Oh, not glitch, you can get out of the map easy because of bugs. There's this around it, and I think this is overall one of the best revamps there is. I'm gonna give it 3 points on that. So we have 2. And the accessibility, I'm also gonna give it 2. So it has 6. Dang it. Oh no. Bonus point, I don't think it deserves any. Mainly because that thing over there is just completely black, and I don't think it's supposed to be like that. Maybe this would make sense, but that's too dark. These are broken. Yeah, no bonus points. So that means Canyons gets a grand total of 6 points. Caves gets a grand total of, arguably... Okay, I'm not even going into Caves. Okay, it looks cool. I'm giving it a 3 on the looks. One of the best looking maps, in my opinion. One of the least accessible, because once you get in here and you're like, that's creepy. Uh-oh, I can't get out, and then they just quit their game. So I'm going to say give it a 1 on that, meaning it's at 4. And then mechanics, I guess it can have a 2, because it has ropes. It does have water, right? It might have water, I'm not 100% sure. Oh, it does. I'm going to give it a 3 on mechanics, okay? So, what's that equal? 7. And I think it deserves a bonus point for battery acid, so that's 8 points. Okay, next, which I'm gonna say Clouds is one of the best maps, my opinion. It looks really cool, especially if you just grab a thing, go over to here. Let me just show you this. Give it a 3 on the looks already, just because. Like, if you could get a good fly. Yeah, you could see how this could be one of the best looking maps. Giving it a 3 on looks. Next is mechanics. I'm also going to give it a 3 on that, because it has ropes, zip lines, retextured ropes and zip lines, actually, and it has its own mechanic itself. It deserves 3 for that, meaning it's at 9. Wait, no, it's at 6. Accessibility, I'm going to say, I would say it's one of the most accessible. So I think I'm actually going to have to give it a 3 on that as well. I preferred old Clouds. Don't get mad at me. But, one final thing, to give Clouds a bonus point, putting it up to 10, is Jarmy. So this is Jarmy. He's a jar that was in old Clouds, and he's the only jar that's here now. So this is Jarmy. Final answer on Clouds. Clouds gets 10 points, which is way more than I expected. I'm not even lying. Like, I guess you could say most of the map's inaccessible, but it's accessible to get to the map, at least. Give it 9 points, because I think I'm going to deduct a 1 from accessibility. So, as I said, I am rating based on what it is at the moment, and I'm sorry to say, this guy I do not like, okay? He's the reason wait, you can climb onto this? Huh. I just don't like him, okay? No offense, is he a bundle? You have to pay 40 quid. Or $40. No offense, but I just don't like it. He created minigames, kids. So, let's quickly go from here, okay? So, looks, my opinion, arguably, I would give it a 2 before, but I'm giving it a 1 right now because of how messy it looks, because of the yellow tape. Giving it a 1 because of how it looks at the moment, okay? Mechanics, I'm gonna give it a 3, mainly because, 1, you can grab onto these, which I didn't know. You could grab onto the underside of that up there. There's, pretty sure there's a slide here, up there. Climb up here. This is a slide. And you could slide down, and boom, and then there's that new trend thing or whatever. So, there's a slide there. I'm giving it a 3 on that. Then accessibility, I'm gonna give a 3. So, that puts it at 7. And if I were to give it a bonus point, I don't think I'm going to give it a bonus point. It doesn't deserve a bonus point, I'm sorry. Basement, I'm not classifying you as a map, you're just too small, I don't care. Metro, I will count. Over there, ranked doesn't count. Arcade is just virtual stump, that doesn't count. So, I guess there's just mountains. Is that just mountains and Metro? Was there any other maps? If I'm missing a map, I'm sorry. Okay, mountains. No offense. Look, I am giving 2. It would be a 3 if the snow was normal. That's just me. I'm wondering when it will change. Will change back. I'm so bad at this game. So, I would give it a 2 on the looks. It looks average map. Could look better, my opinion. Of course, don't say blah, blah, blah. But it does look good. It's my opinion. You could think what you want, okay? Mechanics, I'm going to give it a 3. Because wind over there, slide, ice. This is probably one of the best maps for mechanics. 5. And then accessibility, I'd say they did make it more accessible once they moved the entrance, but I don't really like it. I'd say it's a 2, because on accessibility, city's a 3. Someone might not even know mountains exist when they first start. Unless they've watched a lot of videos, but like, I'm going in the mind of somebody else here, okay? Okay, update cities. Cities gets a bonus point because of the cool slides. No bonus point for mountains. Sorry. Here. The rotating map. Rotating map doesn't exist in my Metro is one of my favorite maps, at least. I think it looks really, really good, especially if you get like the right angle on it and stuff. So I'm gonna give it a 3 on looks, my opinion. Okay. Mechanics, I'm probably gonna give a 1, because the only mechanic there is, that's it, just that one rope. Okay, I'm sorry, just 1 on mechanics. 3 is no, the final one is accessibility, which I'm gonna give a 2, the same as mountains, since it's probably more accessible than mountains, but there's no like 2.5 or whatever, so thing. So that equals what? 6. And I'm giving it a bonus point just because these signs change every single time. Like, every new update, these signs change, and I like it. Really nice thing. Probably one of my favorite maps. Ranked is not counting. Ranked gets the same score as Forest, but minus the, point, the extra point. There's no other maps, is there? One sec, is that map still there? Skate park. Okay, looks. Okay, I'm saying this. My opinion, still. All of this is my opinion. I preferred it before it got a revamp. Which I am classifying as a revamp, because that's a whole new map now, so. Well, whole new area. So, do not like how it looks. I'm giving it a 1. Sorry. Accessibility, it's kind of hidden. Probably also a 1. It's very hidden, and it's a very small entrance. Mechanics, though, I am giving it a 3, because it is a very good thing, so that's 5. No, I'm giving it 2. It's only one thing, but it's its own. Mountains definitely clouds definitely deserves it. I'm giving it a 3 because of the mechanic of the racing. Yeah, the racing matters. The racing is definitely classified as a mechanic, okay? So that's what I'm giving the thing. Put the thing on screen right now, so you could just have like every single yeah. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, join my Discord, link in the description. Thank you for existing. Bye.